Hello, everyone, and welcome to not only another episode of the Fueling Station, but actually the final episode in season 3, 2024. Jonathan, how are you, my friend?
My brother, I'm great. I can't believe it's already the end of the year. I know that we talk a lot, but I was saying to my wife the other day, this has been probably the fastest year and the fastest, end of a year that I've experienced that I can recall. Honestly, it's gone by so quickly.
Yep. So those of you who don't know, this is the Fueling Station. My name is Ed Kammerer with my co-host Jonathan Stong, and together, Johnny, what are we?
The Pod-troleum Guys.
Pod-troleum Guys. So hey, we've had an exciting year. Jonathan, I can't believe it's December already.
Dude.
Just like you said, man, where has this year gone?
Crazy.
It's just crazy when you think about it. It's that time of year where it's time to celebrate, time to rejoice, but it's also a time to reflect. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to kind of close out this season with kind of like a year in review, right? Let's just talk about all the great people that we've talked to throughout the year, the amazing places we've been to, and just kind of wrap this thing up with a year in review episode, and get ready, shut it down for a couple weeks, enjoy Christmas with our friends and family, and then, hey, Jonathan, I just got the contract in the mail the other day. I can't believe they've actually signed us up for another season of the Fueling Station.
Well, I guess my mail delivery is a little delayed because I haven't received my contract yet. Who do I need to talk to? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, we've been re-upped for another season. I thought for sure, after season 1, I thought we were canceled, but they decided to bring us back 2025 for season 4, so that'll be exciting. So Jonathan, think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the places that we were able to had the privilege of recording these episodes. Again, the purpose of this podcast is, provide information for the petroleum equipment industry, but, the way you and I do it, have a little bit of fun along the way and bring in some great guests and talk to some great people. But the one thing that I really enjoyed is, it's not you and I sitting in a studio. Now, today, obviously, we're in 2 separate locations.
Right.
But normally it's you and I live and in person, at a location. But
I'm looking at these right now that you sent me. Nine of these podcasts this year, and these places we get to go. No wonder why I'm not going anywhere for the holidays. I mean, I was going to say something that I shouldn't have said, but ultimately, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't even want to leave my living room. Look at all these places. They're beautiful destinations, but I'm not interested in going anywhere, brother.
John, we've been in Vegas, not once, but twice.
Yep.
We've been in Myrtle Beach. We've been in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
We've been in Germany. Hey, we made this thing international. We took this thing, global.
That was great.
Show in Germany. We did an episode in Cincinnati, and then we wrapped up again, last month or 2 months in Vegas at the PEI NAC show. So it's been an exciting season. The places we've been, the people that we've talked to. Let's look back at the topics that we covered. Again, we want to provide. We want this to be entertaining, but we also want there to be a little bit of knowledge and value to people listening to this. We've talked about system installations, proper installation, training, making sure that the people that you're using to build your station have the proper certifications and the training that they need.
Yes.
We talked about flexible piping being used for a vent, something that we rolled out and that people's heads just exploded. Wait, no, you can only use fiberglass for vent lines. No, you can't. You can use.
These programs are obviously educational as well. I mean, people need to know what's available in the industry, not just from us, but from other manufacturers. We're kind of dovetailing off what you were saying about the installations. That right there with Sean, I thought was one of the best because it's talking about our partners and why they like these type of products. I mean, that was a phenomenal episode.
Yeah, we recorded live at a distributor seminar. We were talking to people. Hey, what was the most important thing, or what are the new products that they're looking forward to, or what are the products that they would need, to do their jobs better or make our industry better. And then of course, we were in Germany. We talked to Dennis Prokowski. He kind of gave us a global perspective of the fueling industry and the the future of gas stations in Europe and the Middle East. That was a great conversation. We talked DEF, everything DEF with our friend Steve Cox. We talked pre-plumb. We talk, the customer experience, making sure that your forecourt and the products that you interact with your customer are clean. And then, we wrapped it up with a car wash conversation, which is important to fuel retailers. And again, all about that customer experience.
Cleaning up,
having the things at your forecourt or at your station to bring people in and those repeat customers. So I think we covered a lot of stuff this year. I'm very proud of what we put together and in the platform and the way in which we've hopefully presented it to the people. And I hope they've enjoyed it as well.
I can't say enough about it. I mean, I'm looking at this thinking, there aren't better topics that people are looking for. That's the important stuff that our industry wants to hear about, wants to talk about, wants to be involved with. And it made sense. It was a great list. And I'm looking forward to seeing what we're going to be talking about next year.
Hey, there's still a long list of things. Obviously, there's a lot of intricacies, a lot of things that go into a gas station that people don't think about. And hey, man, it's our job to talk about those things and
keep people energized.
And like I say, have a little fun along the way. So as we look back and reflect, Jonathan, I got to ask you, what were your two favorite episodes and why?
I appreciate that. And probably the distributor seminar and the Unity for many reasons. But distributor seminar because I love it when we get to see all of our friends, all of our industry partners in one place. We can all commiserate, we can all talk, we can all go through things together, and it gives us really a launching pad for all the important topics. So everybody's there that has a vested interest. Unity,
I was gonna say, my favorite thing about that distributor seminar, Jonathan, is bringing everybody to our factory.
Love it.
And letting people see, the magic of retail fueling and all the things that we're able to build under one roof. It's pretty amazing. The manufacturing process.
And a lot of people don't have an idea of really what goes into the manufacturing aspect of all these products. So that's another great purpose and reason. And Unity for, it's great, getting to go across the world and see how, retail fueling, or what's also called mobility, is handled, managed, and done in other parts of the world is eye-opening. Hearing that, obviously petroleum and combustion engines aren't going anywhere for a long time is obviously very exciting for us. And with the changes that are coming up here in the next new year, they're really going to be exciting. But again, getting to hear from our end users, our distributors, and our, OPW partners in other parts of the world and how they do business, that's why Unity was, my one, if not two.
Great. Obviously we're a global company. This is a global industry. People build their cars all over the world. So you're right. It was exciting to have those conversations.
What are your two, Ed?
I think actually one of my favorite episodes was my good friend Steve Cox. Steve's you talk, that guy has more knowledge of DEF, diesel exhaust fluid, than anybody on this planet, and he's a goofball, and I love it. We had a great conversation. We learned a lot. Probably one of the most informative episodes we had, because that, like I said, that guy, he
knows his stuff.
A lot of knowledge. And hey, man, I learned that he was the Ohio University Bobcat guy back when he was at school at back in the 80s. And speaking of, Ohio University,
I know
champions this year. How about that?
I was impressed.
My two kids went to Ohio University, so I'm a little biased towards the Bobcats, and pretty proud of that MAC championship. But I love having Steve Cox on. I've known Steve for almost 30 years, and it was great to sit him down and talk DEF.
Can we get a Steve Cox bobblehead in the Bobcat? Can we get that made up somehow, like on a 3D printer?
And then finally, actually, it was the very last episode that we recorded in Vegas at PEI Next. We talked to Mac Ewing. Smart young guy who's actually royalty within the Turtle Wax family. I mean, his family was Turtle Wax.
He was really cool.
And to hear, the story, how Turtle Wax started, and, how they integrated it into industrial products, and, how they use it in the vehicle wash systems now. I thought that was a great conversation with Mac. He was funny. He was engaging, and really enjoyed that conversation. So that was probably, my two favorite episodes.
Nice.
So if you're listening, send Jonathan and I a note if you want. What was your favorite episode? But as we wrap this up, Jonathan, again, I appreciate you, sitting next to me and listening on, and you and I love nothing more than talking about petroleum.
I love it. I know we're sticking ahead.
As Dan Boyle calls, people like us, gas station nerds. That's what we are. We are gas station nerds. But I wear that badge proudly.
I'm proud too, bro. Yeah, no, this is an honor. We do it because we love it, not for any other reason. And we're just blessed to have this platform. I think it's a great opportunity. So like you said, people send us, what you like, send us what you didn't like, give me a call, send us a text, how we're available. And just let us know what things.
And as always, if you're interested in being a guest, we're always looking for guests. We love to have people, people get sick of just hearing Jonathan and I talk. We like to bring people in. So if you're interested in being a guest, certainly send us a note. Also, I want to thank the folks at Dean Houston, who record this and produce it for us and put it on all the social platforms. So big thanks to the folks back in Covington, Kentucky, and at Dean Houston, all the things that they do. Cody Schindler, who's kind of, our right-hand man from Dean Houston, takes care of everything for us. Again, a great year. I look forward to, doing this thing again in 2025. I'm not sure, usually we start off at WPMA in Vegas. Maybe we'll start a little bit sooner. I think
we'll be together sooner. Yep.
Somewhere together, slightly tropical.
Not on this list from last year, though. That's going to be exciting.
So again, thanks everyone who's listened throughout the year for these past 3 seasons. We appreciate supporting this podcast, supporting our industry. And with that, Jonathan, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And to all our listeners, same thing, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And we will catch you on an episode, season 4, next year in 2025. So, hey, that's it, Jonathan. The Pod-troleum Guys signing off for 2024.
How about it? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, everybody. And look forward to talking about and to you in the new year.